Hello, I'm Crimson Rogue cosplaying as Andrew WK. Long live the party. I even have a little microphone here. I'm here to talk about something of the utmost importance. My hair. It seems that every single video I post, someone comments about how great my hair is, and frankly, I do appreciate it. It's a nice compliment, and it's also very true. My hair is like silk. It's great. I can even do that stupid fooshy thing they do in shampoo commercials. Whoosh. I absolutely love my hair, and not just because it looks good. It's something of a distraction because I often play with it unconsciously in my videos when I'm recording. I'm sure you've noticed it. I'm normally kind of a frugal guy in real life, but there are two things that I spend a lot of money on. Books, obviously, and my hair. I will unashamedly admit that I go to hairdressers instead of barbers because it feels like if I'm not spending money on my hair, I'm doing it a disservice. So yes, cue the obvious reference.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut!
I'm gonna be hearing a lot more of that one from now on. The reason I bring this up is because not only is my hair silken perfection, I'm not vain at all. Oh, that'd make a good stand name. The reason I bring that up is because my hair is so magnificent that I feel it would be a shame if I didn't share it with the less fortunate. And so it is time for the triannual culling of the mane. And I want to get you guys involved in it. Slight costume change. Now, I've done this a few times before. You actually saw me at one point just after I got my hair cut, and you know, it was really super short. An unintentional design of the longer videos that I've started doing in the last couple of years has been that you guys have been able to see my hair as it's gone from, well, medium for most people, short for me, down to this. Every couple of years I lop off however amount and donate it to normally Locks of Love, but this time I'm donating it to Wigs for Kids. Wigs for Kids focuses on getting wigs to children who are going through chemotherapy or radiation therapy, or they've been diagnosed with alopecia, and they do this at no cost to the families. They, of course, are very dependent on donations, not just financially, but also hair. Wigs for Kids has been operating for about 40 years, and while I've never donated to them myself, I figured I could use my platform to give them a little more attention and hopefully some donations coming their way. This video is actually going to be a special fundraiser, so in the description you should be able to find a donate button as well as a link directly to their page for more information. So if you're able to donate hair, hey, that's awesome. I'm going to be cutting off 14 or 15 inches myself. Now, a lot of people have asked me what's my secret of my glorious hair. Well, it's a combination of a type of shampoo that I will only announce with a sponsorship deal and really good genetics. I was very fortunate to inherit my hair from my mother, and she is a lot of the reason why I'm making this video now. My mother had been fighting cancer for a number of years. Special thank you shout out to the cancer ward at St. Jude. She had nothing but compliments for you guys, and she always had really long, luxurious hair. If you can believe it or not, it was actually better than mine is now. But of course she had to go through chemo, lost her hair. She didn't want to try to get a wig from like Locks of Love or anything because that wig could have gone to somebody else. My mother was always very selfless, and she died last year. So if you're wondering why I stopped making as many videos as I normally do, now you know. I think this is important because I watched the strongest woman I will ever know in my life lose her hair and get weaker from the chemotherapy that she had to go through. And I can't imagine what it's like watching a child go through that. If nothing else, we can give them some sense of normalcy through, you know, wigs. And obviously financial donations really help because operational costs are a thing. Now the second half of this video is going to be going step by step as I actually cut off my hair. What you do is you go to a hair salon, you say that you want to donate your hair. What they do is they don't really tie it off in one big ponytail like you might think. They actually take hair bands and tie them off in little sections like this, and lop that off, put it all in an envelope, and you mail that off. It's a pretty straightforward process, doesn't really require that much work on your part, and anyone who donates anything, either hair or money, are doing a lot of good for a lot of people. So when you see me with like 3 inches in the next big book review I do, you'll know why. As an added bonus, the first month of ad revenue for this video is going to be donated to Wigs for Kids directly. You can check Twitter for proof in about a month after this. So share the video around, get the word out. It'll do a lot of good in the long run.
Soon after.
Like the ultimate evolution of Pippi Longstocking Razor.
Alright, so there's your last spin with hair.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, do anything you want.
Whoosh. For the haircut, we went to Reese Corbin's salon. I'd gotten trim from Reese before, and she came with the added bonus that she actually was an affiliate of Wigs for Kids. A lot of the times when you donate hair, you have to package it and send it out yourself. But sometimes with certain affiliates and stylists associated with Wigs for Kids, you can leave it with them and they'll package it for you. All you gotta do is fill out the donation form, get the donation ID code, and give that to the stylist, and then they can send that out as a donation on your behalf. What you're looking at now is re-sectioning off particular portions of hair in order to maximize the amount that's actually given.
Alright. Start at the very bottom.
Too late to change my mind. Now, it might look like I'm donating a lot of hair, and I suppose that I am, but it actually takes about 20 to 30 ponytails of this length in order to make a complete wig. Now, that's not 20 or 30 people donating, that's 20 to 30 individual ponytails of which you see getting cut. It probably takes 4 to 6 donors in order to make a proper wig. Part of that is the process they go through in making sure that they have the best hair available, getting rid of split ends, making sure that the ends line up, making sure that the colors match so you don't have this weird patchwork hair.
So there's all the hair. You can fold it if you want.
I just lost 5 pounds. And as part of the process, Reese also cleaned up my hair so that it looked somewhat presentable and not this weird shaggy mess. And this is the outcome. I'm still getting used to the short hair. I keep reaching to the back of my head to try to like feel something, and it's all like buzzed. It's weird. I'm still playing around with style, like I'm messing around with the hair gel and the like, but I think that this is going to be beneficial, at least in the short run for me, because I'm going to save a small fortune on shampoo and conditioner. But eventually I am going to just let my hair grow out. I'm probably just going to keep donating hair for as long as I'm able. It is a really good cause. When donating hair, keep in mind they can't use anything if it's been color treated. It doesn't work well for wigs. When you're mailing it out, the hair's got to be dry, because otherwise it risks getting moldy in the mail. Ponytails have to be longer than 12 inches. That just ensures that they have enough material to work with when constructing wigs. And even if you don't want to grow out your hair and donate it, that's fine. Financial donations or even just spreading the word about them do a lot of good. On their website, they say that it takes about $1,800 in labor and maintenance costs to make a single wig, and that wig is provided to families at no cost. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna be going for the messy look. I don't know, I've still got to play with this. Also, one final note, I don't know if the kid that my hair went to is ever gonna see this video, but in the event that you are watching, to execute a proper hair flip, what you gotta do is keep your fingers together, bend them in around the back of the neck, and then flick in combination between the neck and the wrist. That way you get maximum height for your hair, and it gives a lot of flourish, so you look fantastic when doing it.